Well, we have our coffee now. And I decided to spice things up for us with a new outfit.
All right, so we're going to continue on with these exciting questions.
There are a lot of dating questions. So,
I was going to answer the first one. So it's what my opinion is on having sex on the first, second, or third dates. No, no, and no is my answer to that.
Lauren's pretty strict on this.
Too soon, too fast, you don't know each other. If it's bad, you'll never see each other again. You need to wait until you know each other, and then you can work on it if it stinks. I'm not saying to wait forever, but definitely longer than 3 days, okay? Well, Debbie disagrees, though.
Well, I'm a little torn on this. I used to think that if you have the right connection with someone, that if you actually make it to 3 dates and you like each other, it's fine. However, I've met a few jerks, I must say, in New York, and that is not always the case.
Debbie's learned the hard way, so now she agrees with me. She
So
said I'm
I
right.
kind of agree that
She
you
called
should
me one
hold
day.
out.
She called me and she said, "You're right." So, okay, next question here. What is the best relationship advice that you give, Debbie?
Definitely be yourself. If it is the right guy, he will like you for exactly who you are. Don't think that you have to change or do anything different or that you did anything wrong.
That's right. If you like wearing zebra, wear zebra.
Right. If you have regrets, you think things need to change, then you just need to change the guy. Easy.
Now, the opposite, I'm going to give what the worst relationship advice that I have heard, never given, is. And that is hearing people tell you to play games. Don't play any games.
Right.
If you guys like
Unless
each other.
it's like checkers, if that you like that.
Yeah, and you can play those kind of games. You know, Monopoly's fun. Yeah. But I've heard people say, oh, wait 5 days to call her back. You know, keep her hanging, keep her guessing.
That's just annoying. If you both like each other, make plans, hang out, all is well.
I went on a good date with a guy, also from Match.com. I do like that site. Went on a great date. He said he'd love to see me again. He texted me the next day, can't wait till the next time I see you. And I said, yeah, totally, love to see you again. He waited 1 week to actually call me to try and make plans.
Yeah, his game didn't work.
Yeah, after a week, you know what, I'm not interested.
You might be dating someone else by then.
Someone else. It's like you missed your window. Gone. Yeah. So no game playing.
I like it, Lauren.
Okay, so now, Debbie, what do you love about giving advice and guidance to those in need?
Honestly, I like helping people and I like making people happy. So if my friends are all in happy relationships, they'll want to go out to dinner and we can all eat together.
And double dating is fun, triple dating. I mean, it's just rare it happens because all of our friends have trouble dating the right guys and they don't last long enough to bring the friends in.
And then we hear less complaining. If people are all happy and lovey-dovey, there's no complaining. Everyone's positive and happy and wants to eat dessert. It's great.
So we just want the people in our world to bring that positivity back around.
Exactly.
So dating advice, good.
So you're asking me?
Yes, well, you just answered that question, so it's my turn.
This one?
Yeah.
My turn.
So she's supposed to ask me how I get along with women.
Okay.
And very well, unless they choose not to get along well with me. We treat everyone the same, men, women, young, old, any race, gender, doesn't matter.
We do have friends of ours girlfriends of ours who will see other pretty girls and immediately be mean to them or get nasty and be like,
yeah, because they're jealous and you know, we're not haters.
We are not like that. If I see a pretty girl, I want to compliment her on her hair or her shoes. I am nice to everyone. I like to look at pretty things.
Yeah, we'll be the first to tell her that she looks good. So
we like to make new friends.
Generally, we have no problem with any women.
Right.
It's really only those that are jealous or
and not nice
weird
to us because they're jealous of us. And then it's like, oh, thank you. It's a compliment if you don't want to talk to me because you're jealous. So we just like nice people.
All right, Debbie.
Oh, you have. No, this is for you.
All right.
Have you ever been in a situation where a guy loves you more? I know you have.
You know what, Debbie, I have, yeah. The last boyfriend I had, he was one of those just perfect guys, same religion, had a good job, worked out, you know, just the whole profile is there, had fun, but for me there was just something missing because he was already talking about the future and getting married and kids and that kind of thing, and that shouldn't have freaked me out had I felt he were the right person. So I just realized that he did love me more and my feelings weren't going to change. Yeah, so I had to end that. And moved on. So now, Debbie, do you believe in love at first sight?
Unfortunately, no. I believe in a connection at first sight, certainly lust at first sight if someone's really hot, but love has to develop because you might think when you first meet someone, oh my god, they're fabulous. But then wait a few hours, maybe they smell, maybe they pick up the phone and curse at their mom, and then you're not going to be in love with that person. So definitely not. Sorry to burst your bubble, ladies. Doesn't exist. Do you think you could fall in love on a TV show, Lauren?
I do, because you can actually meet someone that you would click with anywhere.
Right.
People say, oh, at the grocery store, although I've never met anyone at the grocery store. That would be nice, as I'm choosing my fruit and vegetables.
You're right.
I have
not at the grocery store.
I've looked left and right. I always make sure I look nice when I go there, but thus far it hasn't happened. So, but yeah, why not a dating show? Even if those people on the show were on it for other motives, you could still possibly meet someone there that could be right for you and get married and be happy.
Although I have to point out there's a cat over here. I don't know if you can see it in the screen, but she really wants to answer some dating questions as well. Lily, what do you think? Huh?
She has no,
do you want some treats?
She has no idea. So we're going to move on to the next question, which is, Debbie, if you had to choose between being in love with a guy or $100,000, which would you pick?
See, I kind of think you can have both. It doesn't say if you have one, you can't have the other.
No, you have to choose
So
one.
if I had to choose today, well, it doesn't mean I can't ever have it. So my answer to this, I'm twisting it, is I would today take $100,000, be very happy, even more fabulous.
See, I completely disagree.
and then I'd find a guy. So if I had to pick today, I'd take some money so I could go on a vacation.
Completely disagree. I would like true love. True love is worth more than anything.
I'll find that after I cash in.
And then I will earn my own money through hosting a show like this fabulous piece of entertainment right here.
Totally disagree.
So,
okay. What do you think of The Bachelor, and how would you be on a show like that?
well, The Bachelor is an entertaining show. However, the element of extreme competition of all of those ladies for just this one guy, I think that it has to be annoying for all those ladies to just sort of fight for this one person who might not even be all that great.
Well,
what are the chances,
the ladies are sitting around waiting for the guy to come back on all these little single dates he's going on. So I think that would be boring for the ladies, because we're all for being competitive with getting a guy, no problem, we can definitely do that. But one guy for like 20 girls, that just sounds boring.
Yeah, and really, what are the chances that that guy would really be right for all those people? Slim to none. So the show's okay. We're gonna give it like a C.
C. Good grade. Okay. Okay. So what advice would you give to Britney Spears?
Britney needs to find happiness within before she can find happiness elsewhere.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I do agree with you on this one.
She just needs more therapy.
Yeah.
Not
Love
more
her
babies,
music, though.
Not more babies. Not more backup dancers to make out with. Just love herself first. And Debbie, tell us, Jennifer Aniston, what's your advice?
Jennifer Aniston, fabulous.
But we love her hair.
We do.
Kind of like ours. Okay.
We hope. In order to find love, she needs to stop being so independent. It's great to be a successful woman, but it seems like she has it all. So any guy wouldn't feel needed in her life because she has everything.
Yeah.
So she needs to let a guy in, make him feel needed in her life, ask for help even if she doesn't need it, and then she can find love.
Peace. But she's gorgeous, so,
She's stunning.
And I just want to mention Rihanna real fast, that if she loved herself and were confident, which was our #1 dating advice, to have confidence in yourself.
Or fake it.
Or fake it. She would know that she could find someone better and not stay with a guy who beats her up.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
She's a beautiful girl. We wish her well.
So, no, Debbie, what if you and a friend are out and you like the same guy? Do you get competitive? Well, we sort of briefly covered this.
We do.
Yeah.
I'm extremely competitive. I spot my target and go after it. And it doesn't
However, if I or a girlfriend that we're out with says that guy over there is her type and she wants him,
right? If she
we would
claims
not
him.
go for that guy. Then
Right.
forget it, all yours. I will be the wing ladies and help her get him.
Absolutely.
So
but
that's calling dibs. We
Right.
respect dibs.
yes, dibs we back up on. Otherwise, I am after him like a vulture, and that might mean that I might come over and say hello, touch his arm, and then be like, oh, I have to go, and leave. Whatever it takes to get his attention.
And then he
you
comes
come back.
running back.
And then you come back later, and you're like, oh, hey, I'm still here.
And then he gets your number and,
Exactly.
happily
We have
ever
our
after.
ways of reeling him in.
Right.
So we'll teach you.
We have some more dating advice to give you, but we're first going to go and put our thinking caps on,
And
because we have to think about
finish
these some
our
more.
coffee. And apparently reapply our lipstick, because it is all over my mug.